This is part 1 of a 2-part video. Part 1, I will share this 4x5 mini album using Paper Rose Studio's Flower Shop collection. This album is surprisingly easy to make, and I use a cereal box as a base. More on that in part 2. And towards the end of this video, I will have more details and instructions on how to download the cutting guide. Hi, this is Anna of Crafty Anna Studio. Welcome back to my channel where I post card making and paper crafting tutorials. But before I get into my project share, I wanted to share the paper collection that I used for this project. Paper Rose Studio is an Australian-based craft company, but they do ship to US and Canada and other parts of the world. I used mostly the 6x6 paper pad for the mini album, which I showed in a previous video. I will show the 12x12 collection, which is the large format version of the 6x6. There are 12 designs of pattern paper, 2 of each design. You can even use the front page for cut-aparts. At the back of the front page, you have a lot of sentiments which you can use for your projects. For the first design, you have a page of 4x6 cut-aparts. And at the back, you have a beautiful green tone-on-tone paper. Then for this one is a beautiful dark background floral design. And at the back is a pink tone-on-tone paper design. This one is a beautiful floral wreath, perfect for scrapbooking or even to cut up and use for your cards. And at the back is a repeating pattern of flowers in vases. This one is a beautiful border of flowers on a tabletop. And at the back is a tone-on-tone blue pattern. Next is an image of a flower shop. And at the back, you have a repeating pattern of floral bouquets. And finally, my favorite, the cut-aparts page. You have beautiful images that you can use for the album or even to use on cards. At the back, you have also a wonderful floral design. Then this repeats for 6 more pages. To coordinate with the collection, I chose the Sweet Summer Basics 12x12 paper pad. This is really not part of the Flower Shop collection, but you can see how well these colors go together with the Flower Shop collection. I used this collection to fill up the pages in my album and also use the scraps to mat the cut-aparts. I will just do a quick flip through of the pages in this collection. You can see how it looks a little bit distressed, which makes it super interesting. You have pinks, blues, neutral colors, yellows, greens, just perfect to coordinate with the Flower Shop. If you're interested in taking a look at this collection, I will have them linked in the video description below. Now on to the project share. The 4x5 album I created is beginner-friendly, even if it does not seem like it. The ephemera of the butterfly and other elements on the front cover is from the Flower Shop embossed die cuts pack. I also cut a frame and add a thin strip of foam tape on the 3 sides, as you can see here, so that you can insert a photo or a sentiment. I used thick gray cardstock for the base of the album, which serves as a matting for the beautiful pattern paper. For the closure, I used some scrap gray grosgrain ribbon to match. Whew, that was a tongue twister. The inner front cover has a flip-top pocket flap with a butterfly ephemera. I inserted a couple of cut-aparts inside the pocket and added a Velcro dot for the closure. On the first page, I created a tuck spot using one of the ephemeras. Most of the pages in this album uses the Sweet Summer Basics paper and the Flower Shop 6x6 paper pad. Like this Flower Shop image. This image has 2 pages attached, one that flips up and the other one that flips down in a vertical trifold design. As I turn to the next page, there are 2 blank pages, which are just perfect for adding photos. These pages are actually the back side of the second page of the album. The second page has a vertical pocket for cut-aparts, and page 3 has a diagonal pocket. And this cut apart is from the 12 by 12 paper pad. Page 2 is a Z-fold design which pulls out from the side. Page 4 has another vertical pocket. And when I open it up, there's another one inside as well, where you can put photos and additional ephemera. And this page on the right is a horizontal pocket, which is still part of page 4, which closes in a trifold design. The back side of page 4 has yet another pocket. These pockets are just additions as I had a lot of scrap pattern paper left over, so I added these pockets wherever I can. On page 5 is another flip-top page with a double pocket, where you can insert more cut-aparts or photos. I did put a Velcro dot, then later realized you can't really put anything in the lower pocket as it covers it up, but it still looks nice. Page 6 is pretty simple, just as a diagonal pocket for even more cut-aparts. Page 7 is a horizontal gatefold page with a lovely ephemera on the outside, which opens up to a belly band which you can insert a photo or journaling card. Page 8 has another tuck spot with the ephemera and is also a Z-fold design, but this time it folds up instead of to the side. The inner back cover has a flip-top pocket, same as the inner front cover. I also added a Velcro dot for the closure. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this album may look difficult, but it is beginner-friendly. I used a cereal box and plain heavyweight cardstock for the base. I will have a video tutorial coming very soon. I am just preparing written instructions and a cutting guide which you can download in case you want to give this a try. This is perfect for keepsakes or even selling in craft fairs. You can make it as complicated or as simple as you want. I will explain all that in part 2. Speaking of part 2, if you don't want to miss it, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. If you're interested in any of the products I used in this video, I will have it linked in the video description below. Just click on my blog link to take you to the product list. In the meantime, have a wonderful crafty day. Till next time, bye!